Hi everybody, it's Keisha here, the Eros photographer, and today we're going to be talking about my reasons for having a hobby niche when it comes to being a professional photographer. One thing I'd like to mention before we get into this is that with your professional niche, you usually pick it because it's the one you like the best, the one that you love, the one that makes you smile when you get up in the morning. You don't usually pick it because it gets me the most money. How many people start their niche and go, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make any money, and then become successful because they love it? Well, having a hobby niche shouldn't take away from your love. It should be another style that you love as well, to add in. But I think it's also really important to just use that time to experiment, try other niches, see what works for you. I just love having a camera in my hands, so I photograph everything. Whoops. Number one, it helps prevent creative blocks. So we've all been there where we're just shooting our professional niche and we kind of get a little bit stuck in a roadblock, for lack of a better word. Having a hobby niche can help you get out of ruts like that. I know as a portrait photographer, sometimes I find it hard to come up with new ideas for new portrait styles, new posing styles, new concepts, and that can be really daunting. So sometimes I like to just sit back and just shoot for the fun of it. So having my hobby niches is a really great way for me to keep the creative juices flowing, to keep doing what I love, even if what I love is not really loving me back at the moment. Number two is that it helps develop new skills. It helps you be in a constant state of learning. When you pick up a hobby niche, it allows you to step back from something that you know very, very well, especially as a professional, and allows you to express your creativity in a way that allows you to develop new skills. For example, I started bird photography. Bird photography has a whole different set of skills as opposed to portraiture. Portraiture is usually very composed and very well thought out, but bird photography, I have to be on the go. I have to be very in the moment and thinking less and acting more, which is something that is very handy skill when you start working in weddings and doing wedding photography and having to get a bunch of candid photos for your clients. It's very important. So having a hobby niche can bring skills from that niche into your professional environment and improve your ability to take photos. Not only does it help your ability to take photos, it helps your ability to photo edit. Photo editing is the other half of photography that a lot of people don't really talk about that much, other than tutorials on how to do it. But photo editing, we kind of get into a groove, we kind of get into a rhythm of the way that we like to edit. And disrupting that with a photo from your hobby niche can give you new ideas on what kind of colors go together that you don't normally see with skin tones. You might see colorful feathers bring forth a new idea in photo editing for you. You can bring new presets to the game. I've had some of my wildlife built presets actually do wonders on my portraits. So it's been really interesting to see how that can transfer over like that. Number three, it helps maintain an experimenter's mindset. I really like to look at my photography as a way to experiment and to develop new ideas, new concepts, kind of like how it prevents creative blocks. It also helps you keep experimenting and keep trying new things. One of my favorite shoots, and I really wish I could do more shoots like this, but I'm struggling currently to find any friends that are willing to just go on random photo shoots with me. So anyways, I loved this one shoot and I really wish I could do more recent photography with this style, but I wanted to implement some of my knowledge about landscape photography in my portraits. So I did this really fun thing with my friends down in the river valley here in Edmonton, and we did photos up on the rock, but we did some regular portraiture and then we did some environmental wide angle shots. And I would love to go back and try and redo this shoot one day, but yeah, I found it really interesting how I could have portraiture and landscape mixed together in a fun way. So I'm really loving how it keeps me experimenting and keeps me trying new things. And I think that's really a great way to look at having another niche on top of your professional niche. Number 4, it prevents boredom in your craft. It is so easy to get bored of doing the same kind of subject over and over and over again. And I know sometimes I find myself going, man, I've taken a lot of photos of faces recently, and editing faces is just getting so overwhelming, and I need something new. I need something different that can help remove the monotony of it all. So I've really enjoyed doing abandoned photography. Some of the fun is just scouting out locations, taking photos of them, and then just having this quiet stillness where I can just have this fun little playground that I get to play in and take photos of. And I'm just there to observe. I'm just there to take photos of the space. And it's nothing more than that. And I get to play with angles and figure out what kind of levels work and what kind of depth of field works the best. And it's just a lot of play and not a whole lot of structure or rigid ideas about it. And every photo is different. So you don't get into the, okay, I've taken so many photos of this one face and I have to edit all of them, and I just don't know how I can keep my enthusiasm up because I've taken so many photos of this face. Number 5, it exposes you to new situations, new networking opportunities. One thing that I've been wanting to get interested in doing is more street photography. Street photography gives me ample opportunity to meet new people, meet new clients, meet new vendors to trade numbers with. I'm really excited to get to do that. It is such a good idea to try and get out there and get to meet people. Like sometimes I'm doing photos in the river valley of like dogs, and I get to meet so many dog owners and so many animals that are just so cute that I wouldn't otherwise have gotten to meet because I didn't get out of my way to go take photos and try new things. Pet photography is one that I do offer, but it's quite typically, most people won't spend the money to get professional photos of their little animals. So I just go out to the river valley, and if I happen across a cute dog, I'll be like, hey, I'm a professional photographer. Do you mind if I take photos of your absolutely adorable puppy? And then I'm like, hey, if you want to see them or get them for yourself, here's my number, here's my email. Feel free to reach out if you want those photos for free. And then you get to meet people, you get to show them your work. Number 6 is that it builds your portfolio. So a lot of things that I know that some beginner photographers do struggle with, I know I struggled with a little bit, is building the portfolio aspect of it. And having a hobby niche outside of your niche that you can do when you're not getting enough people that are willing to be in your photograph, or if you don't have a whole lot of money to travel or do this, that, and the other thing, you can spend time in your hobby niche just building that side of your portfolio, and can be like a little backup for you if you want to. It builds your diversity, it builds your skill set, and therefore in your portfolio you can be like, hey, yeah, I love doing event photography on the side. That's really fun for me, and I am able to do this for you. You can start picking up more jobs because you have more skills because of it. So because you've built this portfolio that proves all of your skill sets, you're in a better position to get new clients, you're in a better position to get more money for your work. Those are my reasons for having a hobby niche, but I want to just say that regardless of where you're at in your photography, as long as you are loving it, that is the most important part of all of this. If you are not loving it, it is not the niche for you. It is not a hobby you should be so jazzed to pick up. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. I do suggest trying every niche in case you find something that just blows you out of the park, because I will tell you, I spent so long not doing boudoir photography and it has become, with one shoot alone, I didn't want to do it because I was afraid, but with one shoot alone, it has become one of my top 3. Right up there with maternity and couples photography or wedding photography. I love it. And I am so excited to start doing more boudoir shoots. Just watching people own their bodies and love themselves is something that I am absolutely here for. So remember, enjoy what you do, keep shooting, and try new things. Have fun with it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Really helps a lot. I'm a very small content creator and I just started out, kind of. But I'm getting back into things and I'm really excited to start doing more videos with you. And I think the next one should come out on the 9th. Anyways, have yourselves a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.